or a different taste?
That's the difference. It's the amount of focus.
When I look at his boxing techniques, his jab fighter.
And when you look at that body, I think they've made a very intelligent welterweight championship. This
has a real plan. We'll see whether
it was about 40-some fights already. I mean, he didn't. And evidently wasn't big purses. And also, I like the jab. He controls the distance.
to set up much. He's trying to here.
21.
Well, but with a very
Mexican fighters.
Not at all mid-teens. Remember,
There are plenty of them.
Starts to get the jab going. And down goes. Great punch.
Here you see an accurate punch coming from another. Almost.
much of the plans of mice and men.
Close
Well,
fight.
and Sugar Ray Leonard famous.
He's down 2 points. Be patient. Stick with it. That sounded.
The biggest weakness I see in tonight, any punch with his left hand, he draws his right punch.
That's what happens with a straight left-hand shot. His
Punch that top of knock, he started off with a looping.
Good.
As Alvarez.
With a good body punch is going to end up going right on the top of the cup.
You think that was deliberate?
Whoever would punch a shot through the center, particularly up through the center, would be his punches have been all to the outsides.
Yeah, it was almost a freak knockdown.
Thinking of the grinning and the smiling and the slapping hands with fans as he came into the ring, I wonder if he has a cold focus. Canelo Alvarez went down, an undersized fighter who's like Jose Cotto, a natural 100.
Like getting knocked is unusual in prize fights.
In other words, if you hadn't been knocked down, I take to be irrelevant.
Right now, he's got a lot of the last round to him.
And I think right now,
He hasn't found a way to effectively get to Gómez.
good right hand by Gómez.
Meaning Alvarez.
As well as
Mayweather, based on the response, and is surely pleased with his assignment. Harold, how do you have it so far?
I've got a 2-round one. Gómez wasn't all that busy. He might have won it if he didn't get knocked out. Larry, to answer your question about the cup, the inspector in the dress. The top of the cup is even with the belly button. Correct.
Alvarez is Gómez.
I think that's what he's going to have to do. Gómez has to sustain a good combination of punches.
Gómez, the more active fighter. Gómez throwing more punches. Gómez landing at a reasonable enough rate.
and Gómez seems to think I can handle the power.
Think he can get that done. I'm sure he's not worried at all about Gómez. Now he begins to let his hands go a little bit.
If he doesn't think
There's a good uppercut.
he's at least in some danger, then he
Abandon when he lets that uppercut go, particularly Alvarez and Alfonso Gómez. The crowd, virtually all for Perez, ended the first round by knocking Gómez 3 rounds in a row on any scorecard.
Well, he's not busy time. And even when he shoots the uppercut.
At the end of Gaddy's career.
he's landed some clean right hands.
forefront of the fight. Variety of punches.
It isn't. And he fights more like an American fighter in a way.
That's what I was there more would set up things better. But he's just waiting on that punch. In the meantime, fight with Gomez. Gomez may be winning this fight.
Now, Gomez's punches lose their snap as he's on his back foot for the moment. Alvarez. Reminiscent of round. In the white, this the last preliminary bout, the place from which we're calling the fight on a television monitor. He lands his jab. Alvarez.
Gomez fighting a gutsy, smart.
Surprise, the fact that he is really for the.
Good right hand by Canelo, up and under, and then a big right cross across the top. Gomez is badly hurt. Canelo's got a chance to finish, and the referee's going to stop it right away.
But I don't think so.
All right, watch the uppercut land here. That starts the damage. Then the right cross, boom. Gomez is hurt, and you can see it. And now Canelo has a chance, but he hasn't quite finished him yet, in our view, at the moment when the referee steps in here. Through this particular storm, Alvarez did land some shots.
But he didn't land nothing too much clean, that devastating, after that
Gomez
first 2 or 3
was recovering.
Yeah, he was recovering.
No,